Alright, I'm back here at the dump, exploring it a little bit, and I see this bottle sitting right there. I'm thinking to myself, is that possibly a poison? Nope, it's a slicky. Oh well, what would the odds be of finding a skull and crossbones poison just laying on top of the ground? Interesting formations that you don't see in the West. So today I think I'm going to start right here. This is pretty much the edge of the dump. I was digging about 40 feet that way the last time. So I think right here is good. Okay, we got our first bottle. It's embossed. I think it's a Lucky Tiger. Yeah, Lucky Tiger Manufacturing Company, Kansas City, Missouri. Pretty weak embossing. Anyway, it might be worth $4.50 at the most. And we found a toothbrush with the bristles still intact, which is pretty rare when you're digging. It says prophylactic on it. So, yeah, that's a popular type of toothbrush from around 1940. Then we also found this green bottle. Small green bottles sell fairly well. It's kind of odd. It's sort of square at the bottom and then it turns into a round one at the top. So yeah, I think I'll get $2 for it. Okay, we're hitting the bottom already. As you can see, there's a different color of clay right there. So we're basically on the wall here and over this direction as well. So we're going to head up that way and it's going to get a bit thicker and hopefully thicker with the glass layer as well. Okay, I might have set a new record for the smallest bottle ever. Yeah, it's like 1 inch tall, ½ inch wide. I don't know if I would really call it a bottle though. Some kind of medicine vial maybe. It's about the size of an opium bottle. Okay, we found what looks to be an Old Spice container. I think some people actually like Old Spice from the early 40s. This might be worth as much as $10. I better go get my can of spray and try to preserve that paint. Only 3.5 inches deep we have one of these Pepsis. But is it broken? Yeah, it is broken. Not that I really care, but... No, it doesn't really have a city on this one. A lot of them from around here would say Greenville on them though. Okay, I see a bit of blue showing up over here. Great. It's just the most common of all. The Vicks Vapor Rub. I always tell people 100 million of these were made. Okay, we're getting into a good spot over here and I see something that looks like a depression glass doll plate. Let's see, what's that design? Is that the acro agate? But it's translucent. I thought they made only like green milk glass and blue milk glass. So I'm a little confused. Is this the marble company? I'm not sure. It's so small it's hard to tell, but it looks very similar, so it probably is. Okay, we got a few bottles. Let's see if any of them are any good. Nope. And a nope. And a broke. Okay, and 5 seconds after I turn the camera off, I find a Capudine. A weird big one with a screw top. I really don't know that I've ever found one of these. Could have sold that last month. Okay, we got something else. It looks like it's going to be an ammonia bottle. What? There's proof that this is the official town dump. It's melted. I think I see a marble right here. It's just a piece of round jade. But I guess that's worth something. Alright, we finally found a soda. It's the nice debossed Dr. Pepper. Yes, I said debossed. Okay, what city is it going to be? I think it says Washington. Yeah, Washington, North Carolina. It's a very common city to have one from. Alright, let's have a look at some of the other things. Found a part of a jar lid that would have been some kind of candy container from about 100 years ago. Some of these say Coca-Cola chewing gum on it. And this, I don't know what that is. What kind of glass do you even call it? Sort of milk glass with swirls of yellow. And what's that thing sticking off of there? Yeah, I know it's broken, but still. It's quite interesting. I think I'll bring it home with me. And right there is another Old Spice right on top of the ground. Let's check it out and see if it's perfect. Yeah. That is potentially $15 right there. Yeah, I see people selling these on eBay, and they actually do sell. So, this being one of the oldest ones from the late 30s, it could even be $20. Found a green flask, and it's a very nice pale green, and it's a corker. So that's something you don't see very often. There's very little green in the way of whiskey flasks from the late 30s, early 40s. So I might end up keeping this one. Yeah, it's unusual. The neck is really stubby. The shade of green is just really odd. So that's decent. I like that. Then we got one of these miniature Noxemas in the 8-sided. That's probably $5 or $6 right there. Then we got one of these ink bottles with the famous little pocket on the side. I forget why they have that, but these were extremely popular back in around 1940. I usually throw those away, but people actually buy these sometimes for a few dollars. And then we got this little teeny perfume. It's a corker anyway. Gotta be worth at least $2. Jackpot! Look what just fell out of the ceiling. A Sunnybrook with peanuts embossed all over it. And it's a Pepsi Cola product. And it is about $100 bottle. I almost bought one of these about a month ago. The antique shop in my town that also sells a lot of bottles has one of these up there. I think he has at least 85. I don't know what price it is, but check that out. Beautiful. And for those of you who don't know, it does say Pepsi Cola on the bottom. So let's put that in the water. And hope it doesn't crack. Okay, yeah, I don't get to show you guys all the bottles coming out of the ground, because you know 9 out of 10 of these are going to be thrown back. These later dumps are just full of junk. But there is the few good ones. Here's one now. Eccles embalming fluid. The standard size and shape of embalming fluid bottles. It's got the measurements here, 16 ounces. And pretty much all embalming fluid bottles are worth at least $15. And then I found this ceramic pink device. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely electric, so I'm thinking it's a lamp base. But I really couldn't say for sure. Then we got this tiny little jar. Then we got this itty bitty medicine with the original cap, and it looks like this. Is that the original contents? I think that's the original contents as well. It's full to the perfect fill spot, and it's got a color to it. And this bottle may be the oldest one so far. It's like a 1927 style. Ah, that looks like it would have been nice. I think that's a wall pocket. Put it up on the wall with a little flower arrangement in it. But of course they threw it away because it's broken. And the design is just too little. I can't saw it off right there because it just wouldn't be worth it. But we're not finding any milk bottles yet, and it's kind of upsetting me because that's about the only thing good that comes out of these late 30s, early 40s dumps. And a few seconds after the camera goes off, I find this. It's an olive oil with a handle, a nice shape, and of course it has the olive branches on it. This is the first one I've ever found in this size anywhere, and there was only one spot I've ever found these at all, and it was in the middle of Texas, and they were about half the size of this. So that is pretty nice, actually. It's got the word oil embossed on it right there. On oil. Yeah, that's probably worth $7. I just pulled out embossed half-pint milk from the tiny town of Everett's, but unfortunately has a lot of cracks in it. I hope I didn't crack it myself because I couldn't really see it when it was coming out because I hooked onto it from under a ledge. But anyway, it's ruined. But it's so nice, I'm just going to spray paint it. It'll still look good on the shelf. Okay, I got a good one showing up, so I will show it to you coming out of the ground. It's another half-pint milk. Okay, it's embossed. Okay, it is the Edgewood from Williamston. But it's the scarcer variety because most of them have the little NC approved right here. This one is slightly older. The only one of these I ever found, I already sold it for $30. So I'm glad to have another one. Okay, I've been working on getting this out of here for about an hour already. Okay, I think we got a soda showing up. Oh, dang it. It's just a knee high and the paint's ruined also. And it's melted. Okay, just knocked the soda out of there. It's ACL. Kind of unexpected. Thought these were a little bit more like 1950. Okay, and just a minute later, out comes this ACL. I had to spray it before I filmed it because that last one already started to lose its paint, because every second counts when you freshly dig an ACL. And you really got like 20 seconds after it comes out to spray it before the paint comes off. This side's already wrecked. And it does have a chip on the bottom, but might get $4 out of it. Well, it does say Rocky Mount on the bottom. But why does it have just a 2 after the Owens, Illinois mark? Wouldn't that mean 1932? It should have a 42. And then it would really be... I mean, it's got to be 1942, but I thought everything from the 40s would actually have a 4 there as well. So I don't know what's going on here. I know it's not 1932 because they didn't have ACLs back then. Okay, I usually just destroy these trying to get them out of the way, but this one's abnormally large and could be worth something. Yeah, it's definitely unique. I've never found one shaped like that or that size. Looks like it holds about 2 gallons. Okay, hopefully we have a milk bottle here. Yep. Is it embossed? Oh my god. A slick. Damn, what a waste. Okay, this is definitely the newest part of the dump because we got ACLs coming out all the time. Here's another one. It's pretty badly ruined. Totally ruined. Let's see if we can find a town name on it. No, it's too far gone, but I think I'll keep it anyway. I'll just rub the paint off on purpose and clean it up a bit and put a paper label on it maybe, because it is unique with these interesting ribs in there and up here. Okay, we got another soda right there. Okay, it is the debossed Dr. Pepper in really nice shape, and even though these are common, I've always liked them. Let's see if we got a town name on the bottom. No, it's a slick one this time. But being that it's in that good a condition, should sell for $6 or $7. Okay, we got another half pint milk, it looks like. Alright, it's embossed. Taylor's Dairy, Everett, North Carolina. And it's got the little NC approved on the neck. So that's a nice one. Looks to be in mint condition as well. Alright, I finally found a piece of sapphire blue. And just underneath it is this. That is the same kind of bleach company that made a sapphire blue bleach bottle, but I'm thinking this one is just going to be a dark amber. Okay, it looks like another milk bottle. Okay, it's intact and it's embossed. It's another Everett. Did the last one have these wavy lines on the neck? I think that's just like the first one we found that had big cracks in it. So this is the replacement for that. Looks to be in mint condition. Alright, just found a soda and I thought it was going to be a Dr. Pepper, but it's something different. So beverages on that side. Wootons. Any city on the bottom? It's a Wilson, North Carolina. I have never found one of these before. And I live relatively close to Wilson, so it's a pretty rare bottle there. Finally, I found at least 20 unmarked drugstores today, and just now, after 5.5 or 6 hours, got the first painted label. I wiped it and sprayed it as quickly as possible, but still I've lost about 4% of the paint. Hopefully I can still sell that one. It's a nice 6-ouncer. And the guy sold the last 3 too. There wasn't a 6-ouncer in that set, so hopefully he'll still want this even though it's less than perfect. Okay, there's something I've never seen before. Enjoy the view because it's gonna go away. Okay, it looks like a quart milk. It's stuck. And the bottle that was wedged up against it happened to be another milk. And it is another Taylor's. What are all these Everett's milks doing over here in Williamston? I don't know, it's only 6 miles away, but still. Now for this one. Okay, it's ready. Oh, it's an Edgewood, but of the variant that is normally out of Kinston. They had an Edgewood here in this town, but it's different. I don't know if they're the same company, same family. Kinston and Williamston are not that far apart, but it is about 30 miles. So anyway, it looks like it's in mint condition. Okay, I started a new hole. Dug a pretty big spot without finding anything, and then I just threw a shovel full of dirt, and out popped a milk bottle. Oh no, it's broken. And of course it's embossed. Edgewood from Williamston. I think I have 3 of these at home anyway. I don't know, might still be worth $2 to somebody. And then we got a gigantic cold cream jar in the sapphire blue color. But of course it had to be broken. But look at the size of that thing. I thought it was going to be the bottom of one of those blue bleach bottles. It's that big. That would have been a nice $15 bottle, I would say, because it's so rare to find one that big. Was that an owl? Anyway, I've been digging and thinking it feels so fluffy and soft and like it's already been dug or something. Then I was seriously thinking, how could it be dug already? And then all of a sudden, this shows up. It looks to be a poison. Yep, it's a poison, alright. Yeah, we got ourselves a cobalt poison. That is the most definitive proof that it has not been dug over here. There's no person on earth that would throw back one of these. So that's like at least $35.